Hello everybody, welcome to another video. We're going to be doing something a little bit different this week. Just going to be playing 1 or 2 games of Magic. I've got it's not a new deck. I don't know if I've done a video with it before, but it's just if I have, it's a revisit. If not, then um, it's a new one, but it's not exactly a new deck. So it's called Turn 2 Tokens. Pretty much the aim, as far as I can tell, is to throw as many things onto the field turn 1 and 2. And then just attack with the Reckless Bushwhacker or the Goblin Bushwhacker, pumping all the creatures, and hopefully just dealing all 20 damage in one turn. So let's just go through the deck list. So we've got 4 Memnite, 4 Ornithopter, 4 Pact of the Titan, 4 Goblin Bushwhacker, 4 Infernal Plunge, 4 Kuldotha Rebirth, 3 Battle Hymn, 2 Dragon Fodder, 1 Haze of Rage, 4 Mog War Marshal, 3 Burning Tree Emissary, 4 Reckless Bushwhacker, and 4 Simian Spirit Guide, and followed that up with 15 basic mountains. So the land count seems a little bit low, but there is also a lot of cards in here that are either free, really cheap, or they create mana themselves. So it seems pretty reasonable. So over in the sideboard, we've got 4 Tormod's Crypt, 4 Outnumber, 2 Pithing Needle, 4 Sudden Shock, and 1 Massive Raid. So a lot of these ones here are based on just the number of creatures that you got on the field. Doesn't seem too crazy. The Tormod's Crypt is, I imagine, against particular decks, like the Dredge and whatnot. And Pithing Needle just got to stop some of those cards. So I haven't actually played this deck before, so we're just going to jump straight in, and hopefully it goes all right. Okay, so we won the dice roll, and by damn, yes, I do want to go first. Okay, let's just make that a little bit bigger. Okay, so I've got the Spirit Guide, a mountain, so I can already cast pretty much everything in the deck now. I do, however, not have anything that's going to go crazy. I don't hate this hand just because I've got the Dragon Fodder. The Infernal Plunge is also quite reasonable. Go away, you. What's that? There's an additional cost to cast Infernal Plunge. Okay, that seems alright. So pretty early on I can get a decent bit of mana. I think I'll keep that. It probably isn't the right hand to keep with this deck, which is something that I will find out pretty soon. Okay, so let's just play the mountain, and I think that'll do for this turn. Just plug in my headphones as well. Okay, sure. Now let's see what we're up against. Okay, so probably some sort of elf deck. Seems like a pretty safe bet. So just another mountain. So I think I just go the Dragon Fodder here. So far, nothing too crazy. Let's just see if I can. What are the next things? So it's 2 pass until response. Okay, yes, no. So we got 2, I think. Yep. There's 1 do. Okay, pass until response. Stop passing. Hold to keep priority. Okay. What are they doing? They're doing some craziness. What's that? Imperious Perfect. Other elf creatures get +1. Yep. That's okay. Ugh. So I'm pretty much really requiring something just like a Goblin Bushwhacker or something, because that way I can throw down both Pack Titans, the Ornithopter, the Simian Spirit Guide, even. But at the moment, this is probably going to be a loss. So I think in future I'm going to mulligan down to the something that has one of the bushwhackers in it, because I feel like they're about to go crazy right now. I've definitely seen some insanity happen with these elf decks. Yep, that makes sense. If they don't attack, I'll be a little bit surprised. But then again, because I'm holding up some mana, they might be hesitant to do so. Not in this case. Okay. Well, I can't do anything, so I'll just take the 3 damage. Ooh. So mana is probably not this deck's friend, I'm thinking. I definitely need some card draw or something. I can throw down this token if I really want to, because with the Seeming Spirit Guide I'll be able to pay for that next turn. I'd really rather not. So I think that'll be just past the turn. Just throw down all the things. Each other warrior creature you control enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. Each creature you control with a 1/1 counter has trample. I'm hoping at least once we get to see this deck go off. I do have a habit of playing these little combo decks that just don't work very well. Go on attack. What are you up to? I mean, they've got, what, 7 mana, I think? Nope, no less than that. Yep, that's fine. Okay. What do we got there? Create an additional cost, sacrifice an artifact. Well, it looks like I'm playing that one there then. Play the old Ornithopter out. And this way I can now cast the Caldotha Rebirth. Get a few tokens. So like right now, if I just had one of the bushwhackers, then I don't know if I'd win, but I'd be able to deal a hell of a lot of damage. But yep. Looks like that's it for the turn. So I can, no, they've all got trample, so at least the token there has trample. Not too sure about anything else now. I can't imagine I'm going to be winning this unless next turn provides me with a bushwhacker. What do you got for me? How much damage can they deal right now? So they got 4, 8, 11, 14, 17. So they can just kill me right now if they choose to. At least they'll force me to block. And we'll see exactly what this card's doing. How big is the thing you're doing? I don't like that. So I've been out of the Magic game for a little bit. I'm not entirely sure what some of these decks are doing right now. What craziness is this guy up to? No? Still paying his costs? What costs 9? Okay, Multi-Kicker. Ooh, that's going to be fun. Yep, so I've definitely got to start blocking. So I just have to block those 3 there at the moment. The three big guys. There, they don't have trample. At least they shouldn't have trample. No, good. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Well, if they only attack with one, then I benefit that. Two is fine as well. Okay, let's go to the old blocking steps. And one there. Hopefully they don't have a way of giving these guys trample. And oh, they got more. Oh, it's putting out a gigantic token. Good stuff, good stuff. So next turn they've definitely won this. Or have they? Interesting. Okay. So, what can I do here? What can I do here? So with 4 mana, I can sacrifice a token there. Okay, so if I go ahead and put out these 2 tokens here, that'll be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus the +1 for each of them. So that'll be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So they still don't win. And I can't put down the spirit guide to go with it. But I suppose I don't really want to show them exactly what the deck is supposed to be doing this late in the game when I know I can't win. So I'm just going to pass the turn here. And hopefully I'll be able to do this a bit earlier next turn. To a point where I don't just die after after a few minutes. A few turns. So right now they probably don't even know exactly what I'm doing with this deck. It's probably just a goblin token deck as far as they're concerned. Sure. And that was pointless. I'm curious what's going through their mind, what things I can actually do right now. Yep. That is game. What happened? Okay, let's go to the sideboard. Now, what can I bring in? So perhaps the Pithy Needle just for the Imperious Perfect, I think is what it was. Just so they can't activate that token. The Sudden Shocks. So I'm thinking the Sudden Shock and maybe the Outnumbers would be interesting here, just because I can ping a lot of their creatures. What to take out there, I'm not too sure. Now that game, just because I got 4 land, I'm curious if there's enough land. I'm curious if there's too much land for this deck. But at the same time, I know it can very, very easily go the opposite way. Hums. I think that Haze of Rage, Dragon Fodder, and why not a second Dragon Fodder can go out, and I'll swap those for Outnumbers, I think. So that will do there, so nothing too crazy changing there. Do I want the Pithy Needles? Maybe, but it's probably not going to come up too much. I think this will be fine. But I say fine, I don't think I'm going to win, but hey, that's just the deck, isn't it? Okay, yes, I would like to go first. So I'm going to try and mulligan until I've got a... Damn it, until I've got one of the Bushwhackers. Hopefully I can do something like that pretty early on. This is not too bad again, because the Burning Emissary is kind of a mana sink. The Kathotha Rebirth works well with the Ornithopter to get a few tokens out, and I can do that turn 1. But again, no Bushwhacker means I'm having difficulties keeping this hand. I think I do. We'll see what's on top. Okay, another Kathotha Rebirth. So I'm going to put that on the bottom. And if all goes well, and it probably won't, But if it does, I can deal a lot of damage early on with the Bushwhacker. Were they, however? Yep. Okay, so just going to go the Ornithopter route. Play down the Cordotha Rebirth. And then we got at least 3 tokens on the field, so that's good. Pass the turn, and hopefully I draw into something not shitty. Forest into Arbor Elf, of course. Sounds good. Nope. What are they doing? I don't think you can have other plans. Why are you trying to make them? I don't trust you. Okay, more Ornithopter. So that's not good, but I can attack now. That is at the very least something. It's 1 better than last game. Cool. That's 3 damage dealt. Only 17 more painful damages to deal. And I've probably got to get through much bigger creatures than an Arbor Elf. Another Imperious Perfect. Good stuff. Now I wish that Pithy Needle were in the deck. And more Ornithopters. Good stuff, gentlemen. So though I'm not at all surprised by the fact that this deck is not performing as well as I want it to, it's not unexpected. I think it's such a select handful of cards that will actually do exactly as you want it to. And let's just attack with all of them, see if he calls the bluff. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, damn it. He's calling the bluff. What do I do? What do I do? Well, let's just throw down some Ornithopters as I'll throw down a single Ornithopter, I think, just as a blocker. Kind of makes me wish that I'd kept the Cordotha Rebirth on top. Come on. Yeah, multi-kicker dude. Sounds pretty good to me. I get the feeling they're going to go Elf. Imperious Perfect again, or maybe they've got another Arbor Elf type thing. No, no, just another Jiraga Warcaller. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. God damn it. Don't need more Simian Spirit Guards. No, I'll just pass the turn then. And they've won this game pretty much. I don't believe that there is a combination of cards that will let me not die after 2 turns. What are they doing? What are they up to? Press OK. Yep. Definitely not attacking. Come on. Where you at, bud? So possibly the most. So yeah, if I end up, I may play another game, and if I do, it's mulligan until I have 0 cards, or mulligan until I have a bushwhacker, because this deck does not function at all without those cards, without that card. Like at the moment, it's just like, oh yeah, let's put down 2 tokens. And I know there's potential for this to be a turn 2 win, but that ain't the case so far. It needs to be such a perfect hand for that to happen. Let's see what else they got. Another Visionary, sure. Draw that card, love it. Why not? Create a token, good stuff. And then swing in. Maybe swing in? No, not swinging. Interesting choice. Can't say I understand it. Yeah, so I think they're possibly just trying to go for the big win. Yeah, get it all 20 damage in 1 turn. And if they end up just attacking, I'm just going to let that happen. Just pass that priority. Just take all the priorities. Good stuff. Throw down more mystics, or another mystic, a mystic. Don't have more, or others. What are you doing, mate? What are you up to? Swinging for all the damages. I have 3 power on the field. So even if now, if I get the bushwhacker, the best case is I kill a few of their creatures. Like that's best case. Like most of their creatures can just block anyway. It's pretty much if you don't do that on turn 1 or 2. Oops, shit. God damn it. Knocking shit off my desk. If you don't get that done on turn 1 or 2, maybe even turn 3 against this kind of deck, then you're just screwed. Number of elves, deal dip, sure. Love it. You swinging in yet? I think they think that I've got tricks. They are mistaken. Sure. Now what have they got there to go? More tokens, sure, good, love it. What's that? Yep, another elf. So next turn, okay, well that's something. I mean, I can use that. So that's good. Possibly the first useful card I've drawn this game. I think that I just let it happen. Just pass the turn. Hopefully they'll go and it's just attack. I mean, they can do that pretty easily. I mean, even if I just block, then it's I'm only preventing 15 damage, and there's a lot more than 15 coming at me right now. What's that? That'll be another 24 damage coming my way. Even more now with I say even more, there's only 1 there with trample now, but they are still there. What are they doing? Nothing. They'll be doing something. No, yes, maybe. What you doing? Ugh. Figure it out before you bloody do it. No, maybe. So they've tapped the forest, they've untapped the forest. Now can they do the thing that they're trying to do? There we go. So we've got the Dragon Warcaller. So things are getting big. Now all they gotta do is attack. Everybody gets one attack a turn. Unless they don't. And then they just kill me. Okay, there we go. No tricks, buddy, just attack. Good stuff. Good stuff. Just let it happen. Oh yeah, that was painful. Okay, so this deck, it requires very specific cards to win, and I don't think I can do that. What's that one? That one seems alright. So I'm just gonna try out one game with my Abzan deck. Nothing fantastic. It's this one I definitely have played in a video before. So you will, if you've seen the previous ones, you've seen this one. It's just got 4 paths, 3 duress, 1 thought seeds, 2 scavenging ooze, 2 abrupt decays, 4 lingering souls, 3 heroes downfall, 3 courser crucifix, 2 Gideon allied Zendika, 4 siege rhino, 3 murderous cut, 2 Elspeth, 2 Tassigas in the main board, and then just various Abzan lands. If I'm not mistaken, the lands are not the best for this deck. I'm just trying to remember which combination of lands that I don't get a lot of. I think it might be the double. It's not double black. Maybe the double white. I think is difficult to get. I'm not actually sure right now because it doesn't look too bad. Over in the sideboard, we've got 1 Barenton Forge Tender, 2 Relic of Progenitus, 1 Core Firewalker, 2 Blessed Alliance, 1 Eternal Witness, 2 Abzan Charm, 2 Anafenza the Foremost, 2 Solemn Visitor, and 2 Languish. So let's just go play a game with that one as well. Hopefully we can do a little bit better. I mean, this deck should just be that tiny bit more competitive than the last one. Just the mid-range side of thing straight away just makes it better. And that is not a bad opening hand either. Yeah, I'm happy to keep that. So turn 1 into the Shambling Vent, and then I can play the Blooming Marsh, and that way I've got both Path and Abrupt Decay open. It is their turn, so I'll just pass priorities. Okay, Shambling Vents, good stuff. Next turn I can play the Duress after the Blooming Marsh, and then I can hold up Path as well. So sure. Okay, doesn't look like that will be required to happen though, but I will still Duress them. Let's see what they've got in hand. Let's get the old snipping tool out. Come on, there we go. No, probably need to do that. Get that out there. And then I can move that off to the side. So they've got an Azorius Charm, which is creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn, draw a card, and put target attacking creature on block of its library. That's it's not too bad. Cancel I think is annoying. Yeah, I think I'm going to take cancel. Yep. We're over there, and then I can hold up the Path, just in case I need to do that on their turn. So I think twice is just draw a card, that's okay. Seems a little bit, no, they did play that. Okay, that makes more sense now. Okay, so I think twice is gone. So things I know in their hand are a Plains, an Island, and an Azorius Charm. They got 2 others. Okay, so good. So now I got 2 Abrupt Decays. I think I want to play the Caves here, because that way I can still play the Abrupt and the Path if I need to. So I will just pass the turn here. I'll see if they've got anything to play. So they're just flashing that back, that's fine. Cool. Okay, so Azorius Charm, they can put, if I were to attack with the Shambling Vent, they'd be able to put that back on top of the deck. Otherwise, besides that, it's not too big a deal. I think it's just pass turn yet again. Or pass priority anyway. See what they do. Okay, they got nothing, that's good. So they're just playing a very control heavy deck here. And that is fine. We can somewhat work around the control stuff, so cool. Get an Urbog out. That makes things pretty good. So I can throw down the Tasigur if I want to, but I think I will hold up until next turn to do that. I want to be able to possibly try and lure out a counterspell before doing that. See what they're doing here. Just drawing a card with the Azorius Charm, so that's gone as well. I imagine they've also played all those lands, so now they've got 5 cards in hand that I know nothing about. Okay, so yep, that's fine. Now I'm going to try and figure out what the hell their win condition here is. Or if this is just a very much like Even Flock's blue-white control deck from a few years ago. Okay. Just going to crack that now. See what else I got in there. Canopy Vista. I think Canopy Vista's fine. That fuels the Delve a little bit. And might help a little bit later on. So I get the feeling they've probably drawn a counterspell by now. And I have drawn nothing else to play. Pretty much all I'm waiting for here is just another creature so I can play the Tasigur out, get that counter, then play the other creature, hopefully. But more than likely they've now got 2. And they've just said if we never play anything, who wins? So this is good. Okay, there we go. Now I can start playing some stuff. So we're going to go Lingering Souls. Just using the Airborg there. That's going to get counted. Yep, another remand, that's okay. I can deal with remand. If he plays it again, oh, if I cast it again, it might get hard counted this time. Yep, the old Menelik, that's fine. So hopefully that there will now allow me, which I cannot do anymore because there's only 3 in the damn graveyard. Well, looks like that'll be turned then. Okay. This guy's got the jokes. I like it. Okay. So that deck's just going to be filled with counterspells, I'm thinking. And because I don't really feel like... I suppose I can cast a Lingering Souls. We'd go Urborg and Swamp, I think. What do you got for me, buddy? You gonna counter it? I think he's gonna counter it. Oh, shit. Wait, do I want to do that? Oh, too late now. What do they got? How are they going to kill those things? Oh, this is not going to go well for me. Is that Sphinx's Revelation? Yes, it is. That's okay. Well, if they start throwing down creatures, I've got all of the cards to deal with them. So that's good, unless, of course, that's like Geist of Saint Traft or something. What do we got? Shapeshifter. Return it to the battlefield under its own controller's step at the end step. Sure. So you can do that 3 whole times. Damn it, Aetherling. Why you do this? So exile Aetherling, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Hummity hums. So that pretty much means that casting any of these removal spells on it for the next, well, any 3 removal spells on it will be a pain in the ass. And even then, that can only happen like twice, really. So pretty much just make him discard all these cards and play some Lingering Souls. Sure, I think that, and that are pretty fine. Don't counter it, 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 or do counter it actually. Okay, good, good. So I think I'm just going to throw that down again. We will use Urbolg's ability and probably use that one there as well. Get that onto the field. And I'll just start swinging in. Worst case scenario here is... This doesn't have flying, does it? No, good. I can just attempt to destroy it on the as it attacks, and then that'll pretty much just essentially it'll be fog for me for a turn, and I can do that for at least 3 turns because the Abrupt Decay can't quite get it. Oh, shocking! Interesting. Interesting. I am, however, waiting for something like I can't remember what it's called. Elixir of Health or Elixir of Life or something like that. Elixir of Immortality, maybe? I can't remember. The one where you shuffle your deck, shuffle your graveyard into your library. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. If they don't make it unblockable, I'm going to block with it. And then, yeah, that's fine. I think I may just try and, I don't know, we'll try Path. We'll see what they do. Yep, that's fine. It's essentially all I was after. They don't get their land, which probably doesn't matter to them too much, considering they've already got 10 on the field, or maybe, what do they got, 11 on the field. So, not a big deal there. Well, that's gay. I don't mean gay in a derogatory term. I hope you know what I mean. Annoying. Not all gays are annoying. Get over it. Yep, I suppose that's just accept and continue. Turn the 8th link to the field, sure. Good, I drew a Murderous Cat. That will help me so much. Well, let's just pass the turn then. Do I try to destroy it? Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Let's just delay the inevitable. Sounds good. Let's see if they've got anything else. Does not look like it. Okie dokie, path exile, good. Just gradually getting all of the turn off auto yields just in case. Gotta press 2 instead of 6. Unless they got some tricks. He knows what he's doing. He's asking if I've got more removal than he does blue mana, and he knows the answer is no. Yep. Essentially, I just need to go Siege Rhino, Siege Rhino, Siege Rhino, Siege Rhino, somehow recast Siege Rhino. Come on, path. Yep. Damn you, Aetherling. I just need to draw anything that isn't removal right now. That's all I got. Okay, Lingering Souls, not bad. At least I can do something with that. Unless they counter it, of course. Good. Let's go and flash that back immediately. Use that and I think that. Good. And hopefully they don't just Supreme Verdict again. Because that would really be a real pain in my ass. Okay, good. No blockers this time. Why not? I'll just take the 5 or the 4 or however much damage that was. Cool. Okay, Scavenging Ooze. Now I can at least start doing something, maybe. Okay, so I'm going to attack first. Swing all 4 at it. Good stuff. Okay, so now we can throw down the Scoos. And we can try and use as little green mana as possible, and hopefully they don't just counter it. And it gets countered. Yep. That's not unexpected. I was really hoping I could just play that. Start eating all their cards. Sure, you may think twice. So there's definitely a reason I enjoy playing blue in Modern. Sure. Anything else? Good. What are you doing? Ooh, Jace Architect of Thought. That's annoying. Yep, so these creatures here are now useless to me, so that's good. Yep, Abrupt Decay doesn't do anything. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah. Good. Damn it, Control Decks. It's pretty much just going to be trying to survive here. So now I'm going to just try and draw into another. Here is downfall. Okay. Sure. And then I just try and path, I suppose. Gotta at least kind of waste his time. Hell, if I can, I'll try and win on time. Yep, good. Good stuff. Yep. Okay, so now I can start throwing down Siege Rhinos. So I'm going to just try and play Tasiga for cheap. We will probably just, I don't think it really matters what I get rid of here. And just the Swamperlumps. Throw down the old Tasiga. See if they use all their blue. Ah, good stuff. Okay, so now I can start playing Siege Rhinos. Go that one there. Now I'm really hoping they don't just Supreme Verdict. Damn it. Go away with your counters. Stop countering things. Okay, Remand's alright. Yeah, I'll just cast Siege Rhino again, why not? I'll probably get counted. Or not. Haha, I win. Okay, so these guys here are pretty pointless at the moment, so... What can I do here? So I can't notice, I've got no mana, they've got free range to do as they please. Can't be blocked this turn. Oh, for the love of God, just kill me. Can they kill me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, that's it's a colorless one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus, so they'll be on 15 damage, I think. Or maybe 14. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 13 plus there, so they can deal 17 damage at this point in time if they choose to. They do not choose to. Well, there's the Supreme Verdict. Good stuff. Good stuff. In no way was that unexpected. What have they got there? There's the Elixir of Immortality. Okay, so yeah, they're just playing a very, a modern variant of the Even Flock deck, essentially, that I cannot beat. So, I think it's time to concede this game, and we'll go to the sideboard. Now, what can I do here? So, I'm thinking Relic is definitely something that I want. That's useless. That's useless. That's essentially useless. That's useless. That I don't hate, actually, because if I can get it up to the sacrifice a creature part, then it's pretty good. If a non-token creature opponent would go to the graveyard, that's kind of pointless as well. Okay, what do I want to take out? So I definitely want to keep the Hero's Downfalls just because of the Jaces. The Abrupt Decay seem pretty bad here. And probably a Murderous Cut as well. So I think that'll be fine. and I would definitely like to play first. Do not want to keep that, just because it's the one card, one non-land. This is fine. So the problem here, I'm now realizing what the problem with this deck was. I find it difficult to get black sources because my only fetch land can't fetch any of the black cards. So I'm going to keep that on top just because I with that I can cast the Gideon if I when I get there. Okay, take one enlightenment, that's fine. Okay, pass more turns. I'll be able to correct this fetch at the end of their turn now. Good. Okay. So I really do need to get some black X dual lands just because of the whole fetch land business for this deck. And it's definitely an important part of Modern in general, just to have those dual lands when you're playing a 3-color deck. And if I can't fetch a black land with my Windswept Heath, then it's kind of bad. Okay. Okay, so yep, can't cast Lingering Souls now anyway, so I was hopefully going to be able to just go Lingering Souls, and then if they counter that, then I can throw down the Relic of Progenitus to at least slow them down a lot. Yep, draw your card. And there's Jace to just screw with everything. Good. Sure. Damn it, give me well, preferably a black mana. Needs that swamp. I will go Relic here. Just while they're tapped out, I can ensure that hits. No point in attacking right now. What else they got? Well, probably nothing really. Yep, just that. I don't need to do anything right now. They've essentially got their win condition, given that I can't even attack Jace right now, so they can probably just go searching in the deck. They'll be able to grab Elspeth, perhaps. I'd say that's probably the bigger end card that I've got. And they can just start making tokens like crazy and be a problem. Okay, that's good. What do I do here though? I can either Midihums. So I can cast any of these 4 cards here, minus any of these cards minus the Hero's Downfall. I can just try and lure the Think Twice from them, but I think they'll be pretty much okay to just have that be gone. I could be wrong though. If they have something like Remand, then that'll be really annoying. Otherwise, Sorin is definitely an option. I'll try Sorin just because it has an immediate effect on the Jace if it lands. I'm not expecting it to, but let's hope, shall we? What you got for me? Countering? You got a counter spell? You got a counter that? Why'd you counter that? Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, that's good, at the very least. So now I can go to the attack here. Hopefully they don't just... something. I don't even know what they could do right now. I'm sure they can start bouncing creatures and whatnot. So we're going to target Jace with both of those. Got to prevent him from taking out the using the ultimate ability. And that little bit of life gain certainly doesn't hurt me either. Okay, good. What have they got there? Drawing a card, that's fine. So really, if I can get to that emblem, I'm probably just going to have to take it. Yep, well there's Supreme Verdict. But that is just not good for me. So I'm going to raise that to 2 piles, do I? Okie dokie. That is some good stuff. Did they play a land already? They did play a land. Okay, so they've got 6 land for this turn. Thinking I put Aetherling in that pile. Although that is just 2 really painful cards, but any 2 of these cards combined here are pretty annoying. So, which pile do they take? Cancel is put into, yep, so they took Supreme Verdict and the cancel. Unsurprising. And there's Supreme Verdict. Yep. Okay, that's cool. So if I can draw a swamp or a swamp-like land right now, that would be fantastic. But instead, I draw Scavenging Ooze. Okay. Well, I still think that it's pretty reasonable to just plus here. I'll throw down Siege Rhino. Hopefully it doesn't get remanded. Good. And I'm just going to plus Jace here. Essentially, if they've got to sacrifice a creature at the beginning of every turn, then that Aetherling becomes much less useful for them. So hopefully they can't just go ahead and just like throw Siren back to my hand or something. Sure. Sure. Just start making this dude exile cards then, I suppose. Good, it's okay. It's the end of their turn. Awesome. So, I think that I am just going to... Do I attack here? No, I don't think I... Well, I think I'm just going to do this. Make it very difficult for them to get an actual footing. And then I will just attack Jace, see if I can get rid of that. I will be a little bit surprised if I can. Let's see what we've got. What are they doing? What are they up to? What have you got? So they didn't play a land their last turn, so that's also interesting. So that's good. Now we're going to get rid of Jace. Old Jacey boy there. got, yep, Azorius Charm on top of the owner's library. Well, I know what I'm drawing next turn. Kidoki, that's fine. Not super surprising. So I know they've got a cancel in hand as well. So I think I'll throw a Thought Seize at them. And then if I'm able to, if they don't cancel that, I will also be able to play the Scavenging Ooze. Wrong colours, buddy. What are you up to? There we go. No, maybe. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool, that's fine. I can throw down the Scavenging Ooze, and now I can also start eating their creature, or eating their cards in their graveyard even quicker. So pretty much all I'm trying to do here is just make that Elixir of Immortality a bit less good. The moment I draw another swamp as well, I will be happy. I'm going to probably bet that they've got another Azorius Charm, which would be a little bit annoying, but hey. Okay, so you can just exile a card from their graveyard. And I will also eat something from their graveyard. Probably, I don't think it really matters. I'll just grab that one there, why not? Okay, then we'll finish that turn. Oh my god, no Sudrono? Since when would that be there on top? I don't understand. So let's just attack that Jace and hopefully I can just take that out. We'll start making this a lot easier. Okay, take the old Jace. Depending on what they play here, I may also be able to play the Gideon. Okay, good. Farewell Jace. I imagine there's going to be another one coming, but let's just see Drono for now. So they've just said that they don't know if they can beat the Siren emblem there. And I am also semi-positive of that being the situation. Pretty much all they've got to do here is just yep, no surprises there. Man, how much life were they on? Did they not draw that much? Well, do it while you can, buddy. You bastard. Gain your 5 life. Shuffle that shit in. Ah, damn you. Damn you to hell. Okay, so now they've only got Remand Banner, which is fine. Good. Awesome. Okay, so now what else can I do here? So those two there are still pointless. That there is essentially there for burn with the life gain. Languish doesn't really seem super effective just because there's only ever really one creature on the field. Cut was a bad target because it's just pretty much Aetherling and it just flickers itself. Abrupt Decay doesn't hit anything as far as I can tell, except for the Elixir of Immortality, which if they're playing that with no mana up, then they're not very good at the game, which I'm not, but hey. Not enough creatures for Anafenza, and again, same thing with Murderous Cut for Abzan Charm, except maybe I could use the draw 2 cards thing. I think I'm pretty happy with just throwing this down again. No, same as last time. I cannot do a 6-land hand. That's not too bad. Path is still a bit eh. You could probably just take it out completely, but Corsair, I don't hate. I even forgot that was in the deck. I probably should try to get to a 3rd land, but Corsair will help me dig further than that if it survives the trip. So hopefully I can just go duress on this guy and see what I can do. Okay, what do we got here? What have we got here? Let's get the old snipping tool out again. It's over there already. Okay, so we've got Azorius Charm, Think Twice, and Jace. So Jace is my biggest issue here, so Jace is definitely the one that gets gone. And then I can pass turn. Okay, cool. What are they playing? So that's their Think Twice. Good. Sounds fine to me. Cool. So that's an island played. So I know they've now got an Azorius Charm and an island in hand with 2 mystery cards. Yeah, I was really hoping this wouldn't be the case. This is an issue. Okay, there's the Azorius Charm gone. Or one of them, anyway, that they may have. So I'll bring that just into view there. See if I can make it a bit smaller. If I can, which I don't think I can. Just turn it on there. On there is good. Okay, sorry. Oh, that didn't really work. Yes, we can't do anything, so just pass the turn. So, sure. Hey, there we go. So now I've got to try and just play this as best I can because I really like that Corsair to hit the field. And I no longer know anything they've got in their hand. So that causes me some issues. I think, though, I could probably... Really wish I'd kept Dromoka in this deck now. I mean, it's probably pointless against something like the Supreme Verdict, but it's always a little bit of fun. So I'm just going to go searching here. I think I'm just going to grab a forest, because I don't need any more plains, really. Yeah, I think at the moment it's just going to be hold up until I can cast something else that's worth countering. Sure. Good. So now they're just holding up counter spells for days. Well, I've got to cast something here, and I think that Tasker's an alright option because I've got a backup there. Path is pointless, but I obviously don't have any targets. I think Lingering Souls is alright. Let's see if I can get rid of that done. See if that hits. take that as a no. Or maybe. Ooh. Perhaps a supreme verdict or something along those lines, or maybe they've just got another Jace. Or they're just going to Sphinx's Rev right now for as much as they can. Kind of looks like it. Yep. Okay, okay. Okay, so it's the end of their turn there. I'll just attack for 2. And then maybe I try the Corsa. I'm going to try Corsa. I'm expecting that to get counted. I would really like it not to get counted. Yep, there it is. Maybe? Yep, definitely getting counted. Yep, that makes sense. And is annoying, but hey, what you gonna do about it, eh? Well, and at least next turn now I can cast Hassiger for only 2 mana, so that's something, I suppose. What do you got now? Aetherling? Interesting. So if I can get another untapped black mana source, I can actually just kill this here, Aetherling. I'm being very hopeful here. Yep, that's fine. It's done their turn. Cool. Relic helps me as well, so that will also do me. Okay, let's just swing in for 2. Oh, I did not swing in. God damn it. Well, that didn't go as I wanted it to. Well, there's also goes getting rid of Aetherling, but it will forever be on the field. Seems solid, can't be blocked, makes sense. Okay, go to blockers then. No can do. Let's try and exile that bad boy. They've obviously got to do some funky business now. Oh, they're just going to count. Damn it. That's a problem. That's a problem. That is a problem. Okay, so I think it's time to just start drawing cards now. I need another black mana source here. And instead I get another path. Goody, goody, goody. No, let's duress. See what happens. Interesting. Interesting indeed. How much mana they got? So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they can deal 10 damage next turn if they want to. If I attack, which I'm going to, best I can do pretty much here is offer them a path and hope that they can't. Hopefully they can't counter it. Sure, jump straight on in. And some costs, I like it. Oh, right, they can do more than 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they can do 13 damage, if they so choose. Sure. Well done. Well, If they can counter this, then this is not going to go well for me. I'm assuming that they can. What do they got? Huh? Yep, they can definitely counter it. Damn it, negates for days. What is this shit? Yep. Yep, that's everything. Cool. Siege Rhino. That will not help me at all. Sure. What do you got for that one? Huh? Good. I mean, I've stood dead next turn, but... whatever. Used to having a few more of these things that the triggers on with the phases. Interesting choice. Looks like they too accidentally skipped their combat phase. Supreme Verdict, sure, I like it. Why the bloody hell not? Oh, again, I'm back to being able to cast Tasiga, so that's something, at least. You know what? Screw it. Let's cast Gideon. See what happens. Doesn't matter anyway. There it is. Spell Pierce this time. What's the button for no? No is 4. Oh, okay, I pressed 4 just then in my constant ramblings there. Yeah, well, I'm done. And let's see what they do. If they swing in for any less than 10, then they're foolish. Fools, I tell ye. Tapped out, buddy. Unless I got Slaughter Pact, which I don't think is a good choice. Alright, you can only deal. I forget that it can only go up to 8. That's disappointing. Which means I gotta last another turn. It's just kind of like, ugh. Okay, well there's my second mana source, which is will be tapped. So that's good. Sure, let's just get rid of everything in there. Wait for that to get counted. There it is. Ooh, draw a card, interesting. Ooh, something hits. I mean, it won't matter because it can't be, because the 8th link can't be blocked when he activates it, but it's something. Surprise, surprise. Deal all the damages. And that will be it. Not exactly unsuspected. So that'll be it for today. Thanks again for watching. I know it wasn't as exciting as usual. Next week will be back to a regular video game. I'll probably throw in some Magic every now and then. This was just a quick easy video to make. So thanks for watching. See you next time.